My name's Zion. I'm 21, an aspiring day trader, university student, and someone who's trying to use discipline now in order to achieve long-term freedom. For the majority of this year, I've tried to make trading work, but I realized something very uncomfortable halfway through. The way I was living, I could never become profitable. This wasn't because I didn't have a profitable strategy, it was because my life lacked discipline and consistency. So I set myself a challenge, 90 days of discipline. I stopped smoking and built a daily and weekly routine focused around execution both on and off the charts. I'm not here to teach or pretend that I've made it. I'm simply documenting my process and hopefully you'll follow along. This series is centered around consistency over time and seeing what happens when you actually follow your rules. This is 90 Days of Discipline. Welcome to day one.
Okay guys, again, welcome to day one. This will be more of me talking, more vlogging, the whole process and how I'm feeling throughout the process. I've marked out my chart as I showed in the video on TikTok. I'm going to walk you guys through more what my chart markup is showing. I'm about to eat my breakfast and head out to the gym. It's about 9:40 right now. I'm behind schedule. Usually I leave for the gym by about 9:30, but I was recording the video, so I'm just slightly behind schedule, and I apologize guys for any poor quality. I'm recording off my iPhone. Hopefully at the end of this I can get myself a camera so we can really get in our vlogging bag, really get in there. But let me show you guys the markup. Very simply, actually, I'm looking for a break and retest of this 3-3-2-3 level. Yeah, if we get some confirmation up there, gonna look to short back into the 300 flat level. Yeah, we just have to wait and see. Either it happens or it doesn't. The alert's set and I'm only gonna engage once the alert goes off. I also have an alert at 3397, because if we do come down there, I would be looking for some buys, short-term buys. But yeah, we'll see what happens. Yes, okay. So what I am gonna do though is show you guys the starting balance at the start of the 90 days. The start of the 90 days we are on, I don't know if you can see that, it's 1,890 pounds. So the aim of this is results, but whether we get some or not will rely on the discipline I'm able to show. I'm actually really looking forward to this and looking back on the person I am at the end of 90 days. I really want to see who I can create, the person I can create. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm gonna get ready for the gym now. Throw on a hoodie, some tracksuit bottoms, and I'll catch you when I'm there. On the way to the gym. I'm gonna go back and get a jacket because I'm feeling a drizzle and I do not have time for a cold. So okay, I feel a lot better going outside like this because like I said, I don't have time for a cold. So guess what, I'll just take it off. But for now, we're cool. Okay guys, trade update. So we broke below this support level on a 15-minute, but we essentially just shifted all the way up. We broke below, we retested, and I was getting back in on a 5-minute engulfing, but we just shifted. So essentially we're coming up to my original TP, my original entry area, so we'll see what happens. Okay, that is the 90 days of discipline trade taken. That's the first trade taken, and it was a loss, but we're on our way home now. We're gonna see what's going on. if we can find another setup. If not, we will come back tomorrow. Hopefully we can find another setup so we can start the challenge on a positive note, or a positive trajectory. Yeah. Guys, I just took 2 very, very silly trades. Down 265 on the day. My max daily loss is £200, so 65 with a daily loss. This is the journey though, so growth will come. I don't know guys. I don't know why this happens or what drives it to happen. Okay, after the 2 trades I went on full tilt. As you saw, my account on the start of the day was 1,800 or so. My account's at £1,000 now. I lost 10.5 R in, I don't even know how long. Yesterday, couple an hour in the same hourly candle. I lost 10.5 R. And how, do you know, tilt like this has not happened to me in a long, like months. Like months. It hasn't happened to me. So I don't know why. Maybe I'm putting too much pressure on myself. First day of the discipline challenge. And okay. Do you know what? We're gonna do 0 days off. We're gonna come back tomorrow. I still need to journal. I'm just gonna go and do uni work now because I have some exams coming up in August. But I'm gonna do some uni work, journal later on after my uni work, after I eat. And after my journal and after I've sat with it for a bit, I'm gonna come back and explain or talk about why I went on tilt or what led to the tilt. And hopefully it's a line in the sand. If the account does get to 500, I'm gonna top it up 500, so back at 1,000. For transparency, my brain is a little bit fried. I've just been doing some uni work, but I'm gonna take a break, get something to eat. It's about 5 o'clock now. I was doing some uni revision, but I am tired. I want to take a break. I need to still do my journaling for today. I have a lot to say about today, and about the rest of the 90 days. And to be honest with you, I'm kind of happy that this happened on day 1. It's unfortunate, but it makes sense, if that makes sense. Because we have something to work off. We have something that we're not going to do. That we have something to say no to in this whole series. Do you get what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have full evidence of it in real time. But yeah, I'm gonna get something to eat and then I'll be back. Okay, so this is my lunch today, and will likely be my lunch throughout this 90 days. Yeah, I'm gonna dig in, watch Love Island and chill. Right, so what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna show you the TradeZilla on a day. Appalling. This was my TradeZilla stats from as of last week. As of right now, guys, brace yourselves. Wow. this is today. Now, my first trade that set this off was a short. And guys, I took a short position. Remember, if you remember from earlier, I said if we don't get the retest, I was gonna buy, I set an alert to buy right here, right? At this point, we got, if you look, we got the break, we got the absorption, rejection, and engulfing. Long position, right? There was also other points in which I could have got in, but yeah, long position, targeting 315, which would have put us all the way up here, right? This is what I planned for, and this is what my alert told me. But as my alert went off, I said, okay, we've broken below, now let's retest and keep going lower, knowing that this is the lower leg of price. Now look at where price is. If I had left this to run and then let my runner run as well, would have been crazy work. I took shorts from, I don't know if it's hard to explain, hard to show, but I took shorts from here without a real engulfing. I started shorting, then I started longing, shorting, longing. And I actually took a decent position here, but price didn't close, right? And this was a decent long. The price hadn't closed, and my stop loss was right below here. If I had given my stop loss a bit more breathing room and let the trade run, even this would have been 1-3. Decent trade. I would have been drilled down a lot of the time, but decent trade. You get what I mean? Spiral ensued. It got me, bro. And honestly, why I'm happy this happened on day one is because number one, my account's at 1k flat. Number two is because it's really hit home for me what discipline actually is and what it is to actually be disciplined. You don't just say, I'm going to be disciplined, and you're not disciplined. You have to make the conscious effort to be disciplined. When you hit your max daily loss, you have to make the conscious effort to be disciplined. It's not going to come naturally. This is where the rewiring of the brain comes in. Like, I was in the gym today, right? And I was doing hip thrusts. My plan says to do 4 sets of 10. And I was on my fourth set. I was on my third set of 10. And I was like, nah, I'm going to leave it. I had to make the conscious effort to be disciplined and say, this is what it takes to get the body I want. I'm going to do my fourth set of 10. As much as it hurts me, as much as it's uncomfortable, discipline is something you choose. It's not something you are. It's something you become through daily choices. So I'm choosing to be disciplined, and I'm choosing to start again. Not again, but I'm still going to say this is day one, and we're going to go on to day two, and I'm going to record every single day. I'm going to record every single day. I'm going to do my journal, and we're going to go to day two tomorrow, and I am going to choose to be disciplined. This is going to be, I think, do you know, I have to choose discipline. I have to choose it to become it. I have to choose it to become it. I cannot settle for anything less. And if I come out of these 90 days and I'm not changed, what on earth was it all for? What was it for? Guys, it really is as simple as this. In my trade seller review, I've got what went well. My edge played. basically said everything that's happened. What went well? My edge played out even better if you follow your edge, choose discipline daily, and respect your max daily loss. That is the core. Those are the three things that are going to carry me throughout these 90 days. Follow your edge, choose discipline daily, and respect your max daily loss. It's as simple as that. So I'm gonna have a shower and bake off for the rest of the night. But this is the end of day 1. I will catch you guys tomorrow for day 2. Let's see what we can do. Good morning, guys. It is day 2. It is 7:52. I've just finished my on the 8th of July. I've just finished my morning routine, and I'm doing my morning markup now. I'm gonna get back to you after I finish the markup for the morning. Sorry, don't watch me. I'm gonna do it. Just give me a hot sip. So you're currently bullish and new high leg. We've had a small retracement, so if we can get intraday pull back into this broken resistance level, I'll take longs into 3345 or 3355. Additionally, if we can break above here, if we don't get a pullback here, but we break above 3342 area, retest this area, and have to go long into this area, 3345 again. I was trying to use this level here, but if we look on the 30-minute, it's been used already. It's had a break and a retest in the way I want to use it, so I wouldn't use it as a valid POI. It's just here in case, I don't know, if we break below here again and retest, I guess I could go short there. But yeah, that is my plan of action for today. We're gonna see what plays out. The reason why I don't think this is gonna be used as a shortened zone is because it was used once as a shortened zone. It's used twice as a shortened zone, and we haven't really shorted, if that makes sense. Like, we haven't shorted. Like, we've retraced a little bit, but it hasn't had enough power or momentum as a structure level to break the last low. So I believe that this level will be disrespected and we will continue to climb. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm gonna get my breakfast ready, sort out my hair. My alerts are set. I'm gonna look to leave for gym about 9:30. Yeah, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what we get. Discipline is key, so we're not gonna engage until the alerts go. Yeah. Okay, so guys, my first alert has just gone off, so I'm gonna wait and see if we get an engulfing. If we get an engulfing now, I'm gonna enter the longs. So guys, we just avoided a loss there. Price did not print any engulfing candles, so therefore I did not get in. I had to pivot as to where my new zone for longs are, because price is just dropping at the moment. So my new zone for longs, I'll show you in a sec, but I've got a new zone for longs. We avoid the loss. If I had got in without full confirmation, we would have just lost that trade there. We actually closed below the zone on the 15-minute and the 30-minute, which changed the context of what I was looking for. I'm going to show you what my new setup looks like. The next zone I'm looking for is, if we scroll down to 15-minute, is this structural point where we broke and we haven't continued, finished the price cycle. So I'm gonna set an alert right at the zone. not too far ahead, not right on the zone. Gives me a little bit of time to adjust. We are targeting 3, 3, 4, 5, and again, see how we avoided that loss. If we don't get an engulfing down at this level, we're not going to get in, and therefore we will avoid another loss if that's what's coming. I did give this one time to mature. I gave it enough time. I sat around and I let it happen, but we did not get the engulfing anywhere near this. We got an engulfing here, but we quickly just re-engulfed. 15-minute closing below that zone that we had marked out, and also 30-minute closing below that zone. So what I'm going to do is I'm now going to take off that zone because it was not a valid zone for the strategy. And we're going to wait for price to come into here for our next move. Okay guys, my hair is done today. Yeah, it's like a 4 out of 10. It was not trying to work. I just want to eat and play FIFA before I go. It's almost 9 o'clock already, so easy. You tell me what you guys think. Okay guys, for breakfast we got 3 boiled eggs and half an avocado. This again will be like the breakfast you see me with basically every day. I'm gonna watch EastEnders, eat my breakfast, hopefully get a game in of FIFA, and I'll let you guys know when I'm on my way to the gym, or if any alerts go off. Okay guys, time is 9:40 and I'm ready. I'm gonna head out to the gym now. I'm not gonna record anything in the gym because you guys kind of saw already what's going on. This wall of rules yesterday was a slip, and that was the line in the sand. This is what we follow: baby steps to success. Baby steps to success. Finished. That was horror. Bye. Okay guys, that is day 2's gym session. The aim for gym is to go 5 times a week. I'm only gonna show body pictures, like body progress pictures, at the end of each week. I feel like if I'm doing like daily updates, it's hard to really see the change between like week by week or month by month. Similarly with the account, I don't think I'm going to show every day. I won't show the balance every day. I'm kind of stuck between whether I'm going to show the balance monthly or weekly, but also the balance is the aim with the account is to use prop is to pass an evaluation at some point during these 90 days as well, and use prop payouts to help fund the account. But I guess I'll just be transparent with that if and when that happens. In the weekly review, I'll be able to show the balance, the starting balance for the next week, kind of, so it helps anyone who's like also trying to achieve this. The main focus is to consistently execute and become a consistent trader. So the focus isn't on the account balance, but I will show it at the end of each week just for transparency purposes, but also for my documentation purposes as well. Yeah. Alright, also no alerts yet, so I haven't done anything. My future self will thank me. If I get an alert, I'll give you an update. I'll let you guys know. Okay guys, I am gonna have my midday snack. I've got berries, granola, and Greek yogurt with some honey. Usually I'd have a protein shake around this time, but it's on order right now. So I don't have any protein shake. I'm gonna have this protein, making a lot of noise. This protein peanut and chocolate Nature Valley bar has 10 grams of protein. Until my protein shake comes, that's what I'm gonna be using. This is the protein shake. Let me show you guys. This is the protein shake that I usually use, but as you can tell, it's empty right now. Yeah, I'm just gonna chill for a bit. Still no alarms. Still no alerts. So I'm just gonna chill, watch something, eat, and then get started with some uni work. No trade is a good trading day because we stayed flat. You know what I mean? We stayed flat instead of losing, right? Also, guys, side note, I really need to get my hair done. I don't think I can carry on doing my hair every morning. It is long, especially going gym and stuff. Like, it just sweats out. Like, it does not look the greatest. And I'm using like enough gel, and I'm not really a gel person. And look how big my forehead looked today because I didn't do any edges, but it just takes so long, and I just couldn't be bothered. Anyways, point being, I really need to do my hair. I think I'm just gonna do 2 braids for next week. I'm gonna wash my hair this week and then do 2 braids for next week because it's quicker. It's quicker. Okay, guys. Price has entered my zone. My alert just went off. I'm waiting for full absorption of the zone, and then golfing. So I'm just gonna sit around and see what I can see. We're approaching the zone nicely. I'm watching it on my laptop as well, but I'll just have to like my laptop's right here, but I don't have to flip around the camera. Yeah, I'll let you know if we get in, if and when we get in. Okay, guys, we're starting to have a reaction from before the zone. I'll show you. We're having a reaction from just before the zone without fully absorbing the zone. But I've set another alert just below that last wick because that's where I'd be looking to re-look at the chart again. Looking at the chart now is not helpful. If price continues to rise up, I have another place where we another POI around 3330. Where if we break above that and retest there, I'll be happy to get in. If not, I'm still going to wait for absorption of this zone. We haven't fully absorbed and we haven't given a textbook engulfing, so I'm not looking to get in. My future self will thank me. Again, if we stay flat for the day, that is also a win. Okay, guys, I am officially in a trade. We broke structure to the upside, came back, retested this 15-minute structure in line with overall structure, which I believe for today was bullish. We rejected this structure point, and we engulfed. And my entry was somewhere around this point here. My stop loss is just below this wick. Yeah. Okay. My stop loss is just below this wick. And as I pointed out before, my take profit, it does say a 1 to 5, but my take profit is up here at 3, 3, 4, 5. So it's just up in this region. I'll show you that I'm in the trade right now. Currently, we decreased the lot size from last week. This is where we started. This is the first trade since yesterday. We decreased the lot size since yesterday, by half. I'll let you guys know if stop loss or take profit, nothing else. I'll let you guys know what the outcome is. Okay, so guys, we was able to take the 10 minutes off, and my alert for the 15-minute structure I was looking at before just here. As we came into the 15-minute piece of structure, we absorbed it as I was hoping for, which didn't happen here. We absorbed, rejected, and engulfed. So we are now in this position here, looking for again 3345 level. I'll come back and let you know what happens to me in the position currently. I'll update you if we hit SL or TP. Guys, I just got a notification that SL was hit. Sorry, let me remove this ad. SL was hit, which means on the day we have hit the max loss limit, which at the moment is £80. £80, yeah. So that's me for the day. I believe those were two very good losses, and I guess this is where those are two decent losses, and this is where losses are part of the process comes in. Take the losses gracefully on the chin, and let the strategy perform for itself over time. I have one more question to do for uni work. That's what I'm doing right now. Some uni work. I got one more question to do, and after that, I'm gonna do my trade seller review. I'm gonna clear my chart now. I've got pictures and everything, and I'll upload the pictures as we go. Each of me will thank me. Stopping and not looking for anything else. But you know what it is? Where I need to reiterate to stop is in the mornings. If I hit 2R loss, that's when I need to say, no more. Hey guys, so I finished my trade seller review for today on both the trades I've taken. And I've updated my rules. So let me put this on my glasses so I can show you. Or I can just pick it up. Can I just pick it up? This is why I updated it. The last two are the updated rules. Yeah. The key takeaways for today for me are the fact that structure evolves throughout the day. So just because you found something that in the morning that looked good in the morning, if throughout the day structure shifts and your bias is no longer a valid bias because of structure, not just because you want to shift, but because of structure, your bias is no longer valid. Not being disciplined is not acting on that. My POI will change and my bias will change if structure shifts and changes. So today was one of those days where you learn and you pay the cost of learning. I had my lunch, finished some more uni work, more revision. I have 5 exams. Can you believe 5 resits to do in August? I'll probably check in with you guys after, like later on today before I go to bed. Probably. This is a cool day, simple day, but that's what it comes down to as well, isn't it? You're meant to be consistent at something so much that it becomes boring. Today wasn't as stressful as yesterday because it was a lot more disciplined, and today was a day of refinement. So that's okay. Yeah, I'm out. Oh, and if you guys can see, 7:41. Just having some pistachios, last source of protein before I go to sleep, and just winding down for the day. Excuse how I look. It's doo-doo plait. I don't know if you guys know, it's just plaited my hair for bed so that it's not knotted in the morning. I think that is the end of day 2. I'm gonna head to bed shortly, and I will see you guys again tomorrow for day 3. Let's see what we can do in these 12 weeks. Good morning, people. Done my morning routine. I have marked up the charts. I don't have a clean read yet, so I'm gonna wait for this 7 a.m. candle to close, the hourly candle, and then I'll be able to give you more of a gist of what I'm looking for today. I'm gonna do my hair quickly. I'm gonna do a simple start today because, like I said yesterday, I cannot be asked anymore. I'm gonna do my hair, then I'm gonna make something to eat, and hopefully by then I'll be able to give you guys a read on what I'm looking for today. Yeah, I'll be right back. So guys, I feel like I'm starting to really figure out my angles for this thing. It is 8:07 now. I'm gonna give you my overview of what I'm looking at and what I see currently. So we are bearish currently on the 4 hour. We are at this 4 hour area of resistance. We've semi-closed below just here. If you look here, look, we kind of just closed below, but we didn't hold structure below. So essentially, what I am looking for today is a break retest to go lower. The first TP here would have to be not strong enough for me. It would have to be 2380. So we get a break. Also, we can get a break below here, a retest for continuation. If I was to mark up a position, it would look something like this into the TP1, but it's not a 1 to 3. This is the only thing. Like even if I'm okay, it might be just about a 1 to 3. Or we come up into this resistance area again, reject, and then come down into it. It's a break and retest, but it's a continuation, like it's an added thing. Like it's an added, and that gives me a better RR. And we can target 2380 for the first target, which is actually ideal. So yeah, sorry, that was a lot. Hopefully you guys kind of get what I mean. Over time I'll get more concise in answering, or more concise in identifying what I'm looking for and speaking on what I'm looking for. But yeah, so I'll let you guys know if and when an alert goes off, either the resistance at 3295 or the break of this support zone at 2388. Okay guys, I am in a position. I'm gonna show you guys what position I'm in and why. Okay, so as I explained, we had closed below this 4 hour structure point, retested structure, but hadn't yet closed below, like continued the structure, which suggests to me that we were going to come up into this resistance, reject this resistance in order to continue. Price has the continuation, in order for price to have a continuation to 3280. We came up into this resistance area. If we look, we absorbed it, we rejected it, and then we had an engulfing from this resistance area. My stop loss is very tight above this resistance area, because if we break, I don't want to be in it anymore. At 3294.5, and my take profit is at 3280. Let me show you guys that I'm in the position. This is me in the position, as you can see, same position. This is me running small profit. The reason why I have repositioned here is because my stop loss is literally like 20 pips. It's a 20 pip stop loss, so the RR is quite high. But we're gonna wait and see. I'm gonna go and make my breakfast and then I'll get back to you. And as I just got back, oh, as you can tell, I've had a bit bite my breakfast, but I got back and I saw here, and do you know what? Do you know why this is annoying? Because on the board it says you do not trade support support and resistance unless you are in a ranger market. We are not in a ranger market. I'll show you. I'll post a picture of it as well, but we're not in a ranger market. So why I was trading support and resistance. It beats me. Like, it actually beats me. Anyways, I'm gonna wait for the retest of this broken resistance here to go for longs. Okay, so guys, in the last clip, I was talking about the break above 3295 for the retest to the upside, but that was an emotional change of bias because we hadn't yet changed or switched overall bias, right? We were still very much bearish, and are still very much bearish. So let me tell you what my plan of action is. Well, now it's actually coming to my POI in a moment, so I'm gonna show you. So if you remember, we were looking for a break above here, but we didn't break above here, and we actually come right down below. What we were looking for before, we was in here, we got stopped out here. Price actually came up to internal. I'll just show you an internal break. If I put a line, it might be easier to see. Internal break retest for a continuation because we hadn't yet continued the move. Now there is 8 minutes to the close of this hourly candle. If this hourly candle closes below here, I'm going to be looking for a retest right up in here. I'm actually looking to head out to the gym very shortly. My alarm just went off for shorts, but we hadn't yet closed below there on an hourly. We did close below 15 but no so, oops. I'm really starting to fine with that. If I'm gonna head to the gym now. We go to the 1 hour break retest. Engulfing. We're in. Okay guys, this is day 3 gym session done. As you could see, I don't know if I showed you before, we hit SL. To be honest, this was one of those that I feel like is just the probabilities displaying themselves, because I had everything I thought I needed. Well, everything I know I need, sorry. Let me not even question the strategy. It seems that strategy is bad because I've hit many SLs today, but the strategy performs. I have just got to perform the strategy, if that makes sense. We had the hourly break and close with the retest, rejection, and engulfing. I entered everything I would be looking for, and we just didn't get a follow through. Price completely ripped out of the way. What I am happy about though is even after the first loss this morning, I didn't immediately enter. I waited for a new setup to form before entering, like a whole new trade rather than a re-entry of that same trade, if that makes sense. So yeah, this is one of them that is kind of like, it happens, but don't lose faith in the strategy. Just stay disciplined and the results will come. It's about, let me show you guys time. Hopefully you guys can hear me actually. It's 11:55 and my trading day is done, so it's an early finish for me today, which is actually a good thing. Well, not a good thing, but it's like cool, you know. that I have nothing else to really do in terms of that. I'm gonna journal it later. Can you hear me? I hope so. I'm gonna journal it later, and then yeah, I'm gonna go home, do some uni work, chill, journal, and yeah, I'll catch you guys a bit later. This is okay. These are the final results for today. Backstage loss has been hit. We'll do my review later. This is what I am having for my snack today. I'll get back to you after I've done my uni work and I've done my review. I'll be back. Okay guys, it is 2 o'clock now and I've just finished my review, trade dealer review for today. My take homes for this trading day are: even when you are unsure, do not trade what is outside of your system. Support and resistance bounce today was outside of my system, and a break and retest setup formed after I was stopped out. So, and because I have to take the 10-minute break, I wasn't able to take it. But the 10-minute break isn't the problem. The problem was me trading support and resistance and not the break and retest setup. My second setup was another break and retest setup, which I was happy to take a loss on because the setup fit all of my rules. The only issue is that it was at a lower low leg and price needed to retrace. Like I had reached the peak. It was like the bottom of the lower low leg had been formed essentially, and I was stopped out. I would take that setup again. I was stopped out before because we actually made a double bottom, and I was stopped out before we came and made the double bottom. So if we had made that double bottom, that in trade, I would have closed out there. So again, loss I was happy to take. We had the 1 hour close, retest the 1 hour structure, engulfing, rejection. Just didn't work out, but it didn't need to spiral, which is what the main thing is. So the idea is to keep on this trajectory, keep on this disciplined route, and just keep trading the system each and every day. This is my lunch for today: steak, eggs, and avocado. I keep telling you guys the same thing every day. I am choosing discipline. I am choosing discipline. Okay, guys, so it is Wednesday today, and well, you already know that, but I'm feeling a little bit tired. I finished my journaling for the day. I finished my uni work for the day. I just put in some clothes into the wash. I'm actually gonna chill for a bit. The time is 5:30 at the moment. I'm actually gonna chill. I'm gonna watch Old and Bold. I don't know if you don't know about Old and Bold podcast. Yeah, with the KSI, with KSI. I'm gonna watch that, guys. My hair. Hold on, 2 seconds. I'm gonna watch Old and Bold and I'm gonna play a bit of FIFA, and then I'm gonna hop in the shower, uh, and start to wind down. That's I feel like, yeah, I've done everything I need to do. I don't want to burn out, so I'm gonna chill, hop in the shower, and jump onto tomorrow. I'll get back to you guys probably sometime later. Play FIFA for a bit, and then yeah, I'll get back to you guys sometime later today. I'm in the process of rewiring my brain. Yeah, so we just have to see and keep going every day. Intentionally choose discipline. Intentionally choose discipline every single day. And it will become a habit. It will become a habit. Yes. Yes, yes. Alright, I'm out. Okay guys, it is 7:20 now. What I kind of want to reiterate for today and on today's learning journey was that when I feel like I'm unsure about something or I'm second guessing something, what I have to ask myself is, have I been taught a lesson about this before? Was the lesson positive or negative? And how can I display a new behavior? What will help me in doing this is when I'm unsure, or I'm second guessing, or I'm thinking about something, before I do it, just look at the board or just check the board. I have a picture on my phone, just check or just think, because I know my rules. I don't even really need to look, but to look will be is makes a physical way of affirming it. But just look at my board and think and see, does this decision go against my board or does it go for my board? If it goes for my board, I do it. If it goes against my board, I don't do it. If it goes for my board, something goes wrong, then it's a lesson, something else I can add on to my learning curve. Yeah, there's something else I can just learn from. So, yeah, I have to be able to diagnose or establish whether if this is same condition, same behavior, or same condition, new behavior. And ideally, once I understand, okay, this is a condition I'm familiar with, how do I display a new behavior that is in line with the person I want to be and the trader I want to be, and keep doing that daily? Again, we choose discipline daily throughout this process. Yeah. But this is a wrap on day 3. This is a wrap on day 3. I'm liking talking things through. Gives me a chance to really think about it in the mornings when I'm spending time. I really get time to think in the night. I get time to think and think about the person I want to be or the person I'm going to be after these 90 days are done. And how do I become that person? And it's simply through choosing discipline daily. You follow the board and you don't go against it, right? Follow the rules and you don't go against it. But I'm just saying follow the board because I feel like rules are made to be broken. But that's a story for another day. Anyways, yeah, I'll catch you lot on day 4 of 90 days of discipline. I'll catch you lot. I'm out. Peace. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 4 of 90 days of discipline. Today is a bit different because today is a Thursday, and on Thursday is our gym rest day. The time currently is 8:13. I just recorded this already at 8:10, but there was no sound, so I have to re-record it. But I've done my morning routine and my markup. I'm going to show you guys what my markup is saying and what I'm looking for today. But once I come back from my appointment, I was hesitant to even bring this up because I don't want to have to commit honestly. But every other week, every other Thursday, I'm gonna do a 3K run. Moment of silence, please. Every Thursday, I'm gonna do a 3K run because my body will thank me for it, and my physique will thank me for it at the end of the 90 days. So yeah, I'll try and bring you guys along so I'm not dying on my way. God forbid, not death, but yeah. Oh, and I went with a white shirt today. How we liking it? How we liking it? And let's not brush past this. I got my hair before I came on camera today, feeling prepared, yeah, so that's the plan of action for today. I'll do some uni work after I eat my breakfast. I've still got to make my breakfast. I'll make my breakfast after I show you guys the morning markup. And yeah. Okay, so currently we have shifted bullish on the for our overall we were bearish. This was the last lower high, which has now been broken. So essentially, what I was initially looking for was a retest of this lower high 4-hour zone. However, on the 1 hour and below, we've already had the retest and the continuation. So what I'd actually be looking for is us to come into this zone, which is a more precise, as you can see, I've added my alert already, a more precise zone for longs. It is quite a deep retrace. So I also have the idea of if we break above here, look, what should break here? If we break above this zone here, I'd be then looking to find a POI in order to go long into these areas here, supported by this zone and also supported by, if I go on to the 4 hour, also supported by this zone here. So yeah, another zone I'm also going to be looking out for is this area here. As we've broken above this support zone here, if we can then come into this support zone, retest hourly structure as of there, and also retest, was it 30 minute? Yeah, 30-minute structure in here. I'd also go long, but I'd need that strong confirmation because the retrace isn't that big, if that makes sense. Like it's a shallow retrace. But I'd be happy to take the position up into here. So we just have to wait and see what we get, because this is quite a far POI, and it might actually make more if I was looking for this POI. It's from 3326 to about 3300, which means it's like a 250 pip retrace, which is a viable area for shorts no matter what I'm looking for. Do you get what I'm saying? And I don't want to be in short, so it makes logical sense to look for a closer POI in line with current structure. As we've broken above here, this would be my next POI. And as I was saying before, as time goes on, my breakdowns are going to be a lot more clearer, and as I'm able to articulate my words by day 60, my breakdowns are going to be a lot clearer as to what I'm looking for, and as to what I'm trying to see. It will be a lot more concise. So just bear with me. I've never really done this before, if that makes sense. So just give me a moment, you know what I mean? But yeah. Okay, guys, gonna eat my breakfast now. Still waiting for alerts. I haven't got any alerts yet. Eat my breakfast now. It is 9:42. Gonna watch EastEnders and just chill for a little bit whilst whilst I eat. I'm out. So guys, price came down to 3322. Sorry, I got my engulfing. I entered, and that was stopped out almost a second later. Well, 3 minutes later. Yeah, let me show you guys. This is where we're at for today. Yeah, I'm gonna take my 10-minute break and just see what plays out. Again, we just keep the process, keep the process, keep the process. Don't let anything change the process. This is the times where you're right, where you could be right, but you're wrong. It's still right even though you're wrong. So I don't know. We just have to see. Just keep the process and keep your head up and keep the discipline. Because here I definitely feel like I did everything I was supposed to do. I waited for absorption, I waited for engulfing, I got in after engulfing close, and on a support level, but also a higher time frame level of interest. So I don't know. I'm just gonna wait my 10 minutes and see what comes of it. Hey guys, let me give you guys an update of now what as structure evolves, I evolve. So I'm gonna give you an update of what I'm looking for as of now. Okay guys, SL was hit again. I waited for my zone. Let me back up a little bit. I waited for my zone, the retest zone, got my engulfing, and SL was hit. I'll show you, and I'll show you what actually happened. My max daily loss has been hit. I'm yeah, max daily loss has been hit, and this is where I'm really tested, or where I really begin to be tested, because I have to really trust the system and trust that whatever the probabilities are, they'll play out over time. And uh, my max daily loss has been hit, so I have to stop trading. But I haven't had not one TP for this whole week, so it makes it look like my strike doesn't work, but I know it does. My edge plays out over time. But yeah, yeah, it's jarring. It's definitely jarring. I'm not gonna say it's not jarring, but here's where it's been paid, bro. But it's annoying because the results, the fruits of my labor aren't being shown at all, because I don't know. This is the hard middle, I guess, or hard beginning. I don't know. But yeah, let me show you guys what I've done. I had my notification for shorts right here. We came up to the area, came into this, and then we had our engulfing. I entered, go from breathing room above these. If we look 5 minute highs, and we literally just destroyed. What actually happened is we came into this 5 minute and 15 minute zone and carried on with the bullish momentum. This is, I guess, traded the trend in it. Let's count. One, I got stopped out here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I probably, after coming back, could have entered somewhere here. 2319. Let's take profit. Yes, I'm gonna remove this. I already took a picture and I'll add it into the bomber car. Yeah. Look at that. Straight back to where my TP was before, which was 45 or 40 as the first TP. And currently we are riding. This is how I know the strategy works. And this is why I said the edge plays out. I just haven't been on the right side of my edge all week. Even probably here, as we've changed. Cause, yeah. Anyways, that's me. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Alright, outside is just being noisy. I just finished some uni work. It is 10 to 11 now, so I'm gonna head out to my appointment, and when I come back, hold me accountable. We are going for this run. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. Yeah. So I'm gonna head out to my appointment, and when I get back, we're gonna do this run. Even though none of my trades are necessarily working out this week, which is kind of like go out first week of the challenge and it's not going to plan, but there is no plan. We are just learning consistency, and I haven't overtraded not one time apart from the first day this week. So yeah, we'll lock in our lessons, and then tomorrow is final day trading day of the week, Friday, and then on Saturday will be the last day I record for the vlog, so I can edit on Sunday. But Saturday we'll do my weekly review, and we'll really go over all the lessons we have looked in for this week from our journal, and take them into next week. So yeah, it's a good week for discipline. I feel like I'm really learning. I don't have to continue to trade once I've hit my max daily loss. So when the wins start distributing themselves again, I'm able to really lock in the fact that when losses do come, as long as they're along, so when losses come, whether they're aligned with my rules or not, ideally, obviously, of course, aligned with my rules, I don't have to keep trading. That I can respect my match day loss. I don't even have to take 2 trades if there's not another setup that comes. But yeah, we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna do this. All right, I'm out. Guys, my bus terminated like a couple stops away from my house, so I'm just gonna walk back. I finished my meeting. I still need to go for my run, but now that I'm doing this walk, I don't know if that's really necessary. I have to see how I feel when I get home. Maybe do next week. Okay. Let's just see. But yeah, I'm on my walk home now. It's actually quite a nice day anyway, so I'm not really too fast. But I'll catch you when I get home. Okay guys, I made it home safely. And to be honest with you, I really don't want to do this run. But in this process, if this process is 90 days, it's about 12 weeks, which means I only actually have to go on a run 6 times. So we're going to make it happen. I'm actually falling asleep. I'm so tired. But yeah, I'm going to go for this run and hopefully I'll get a shot of me on the run. Maybe not. I'll post a picture of the run stats after the run. I'm going to track it. And hopefully we can also see if I get faster or if my speed time improves between now and the end of the 90 days. Yeah. So we're going to have a few things to watch the progress for over the next 90 days. Yeah. Okay guys, I'm going to have a stretch first, then I'm going to head off. Wish me luck. Please and thank you, wish me luck. Yeah. Ooh. Yeah, wish me luck, guys. Okay. Guys, we're like halfway through. We haven't about halfway through the run right now. We've done 1.5. We gotta do 1.5 back, but I've got a stitch. The aim is by the end of these 12 weeks with 6 runs, I can do it without a break, like the full way. I'm just gonna sit for like 5 minutes and make our way back. But bruh, we made it out. That's the main point. I'm not gonna make the full run time. I just gotta increase my stamina. I don't even know, my stamina's not that bad. And on the treadmill I can do like half an hour in one go. So the aim is to make it there, here and back in one go, basically. Right now I don't know what's playing out. I said I was tired as but my six is playing out. When I go back I can't wait. I'm just gonna eat, chill, and I need to journal as well, but I'm gonna eat first then journal. Oh, can you not imagine? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna finish today and I'm gonna head back. Okay guys, I started this run in peak heat conditioning. And this is actually just a learning opportunity for myself. Not again. Because, bro, you see how quickly I got tired? It's not like usual. 2 o'clock, 2:30. Bro, the heat is ridiculous. It's so bad. So in future I have to time my run. It might not be the same time each day, but I have to time my run so that I'm running when it's not peak top conditions. Because oh, look at my skin. Oh, look at my. I think running in the winter is actually going to be easier than running in the summer. So
yeah, like I said, lesson learned for next time. I'm gonna go home now and eat because I'm hungry. So yeah, lesson learned, honestly. But yeah, I'm out. By the way, before anyone says anything, it's actually 28 degrees in London right now. So, and if you know London, London's 28 degrees. It's not anywhere else is 28 degrees. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So, I'm proud of myself for coming out and lesson learned because, boy, maybe I have to do it in the morning. I can't. Nah, I can't. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. I have to think of another time to do the run, or just time it so it's not peak heat times, or maybe on a Sunday. I might reattempt this week's one on Sunday this week, in the morning when it's not like hot, because this was not enjoyable. The endorphins did not kick in at any point. So yeah, anyways, I'll catch you up when I'm at home and I've made my lunch. I'm gonna make my lunch now. Yeah. Hey guys, what is up? I finished my food and I've done my trade seller review for today. And what this whole week really is teaching me is that, number one, the importance of my max daily loss, like, is something I just cannot breach. Because if I wasn't to have respected it, you don't know when weeks like this will come where none of your setups are playing out. Like, you just gotta wait until a setup plays out. But you don't know when weeks like this will come, so you have to stick to the rules, stick to your rules at all times. Every loss has a lesson, even if it's a lesson that you don't feel like is like life changing or career changing. Every loss has a lesson behind it, so you and it gives you an opportunity to refine your strategy. Every loss gives you an opportunity to refine your strategy. I feel like, for me, the ability to respect my max daily loss, 3 out of 4 days this week, is really something. Because usually, sorry about that, I'm actually shattered. Usually I'd have like another at least 2 more winning days, but it's not looking like that this week. But yeah, it's just building the reps and respecting my max daily loss. So I'm happy. Week 1, this is what we're going with. This is the direction God put us on for this week. And it's an important lesson I need to learn, honestly, because there was times where I felt like, I can just one more. That trade might win, but it builds a bad habit. And the bad habits is what we're trying to move from. We're strictly trading the system. And the edge will play out over time. If we strictly trade the system, we cannot have huge spirals. We cannot. So I feel like I have learned in this week, definitely. And I feel like I'm building a strong foundation and becoming resilient. But also, I'm not taking like all my trades, like, I've been able to explain. Like, I haven't said I've just entered this as a revenge trade. Like, I've been able to explain it and critique it, because none of them have gone right. So that's what I'm saying. I've been able to critique it. But that's also growth for me, because not a single one has been like, when I talk like this, I'm barring Monday, because not brush. We learn from it. We're not gonna disrespect our daily loss ever again. Yeah, it's not happening. We're not going to disrespect our daily loss. I've been able to critique the trades, but take my time off the charts after losing a trade, getting up and changing my environment, coming back and looking for another trade, not trying to hop in the same trade, looking for a different trade.
with reason. So that's also a big turning point for me. So progress is being made. Progress is definitely being made. Um, yeah, stay into week one, guys. Not the climactic week one we was expecting, but we're sticking to the process, and that's also another thing I've been able to do is stick to the process. Like I haven't started strategy. I feel like I've got a strategy that performs. The strategy performs. Like I said, I've said this before earlier in the week, I believe. The strategy performs. It's just about now me catching up and performing with the strategy so I can capitalize on the edge. But the discipline I'm creating is where I need to be. So yeah. Um I think that's it for today, honestly. I'm just gonna shower and, the rest. um But yeah, I'll get back to you guys on day 5 of 90 Days Discipline. Uh, I'm gonna keep this up, I feel like I'm gonna make it through the full 90 days. I really want to see the difference between me today and the compounding effect of choosing discipline daily. I want to see it, but it will also be helpful for other people to see, like in real time, the compounding effect. Because I do want to speak about the fact that I am like I don't think you can get any more bog standard than me. Like I'm your bog standard like person. Like don't come from money. Don't like I don't come from I come from a loving household. I would say that. But yeah, you guys will get to know me more anyways as the time goes on. But I think if one person before you has done it, it is possible for you. You just need to put in the work. So that is the aim of what we're doing here, you know. And as you guys get to know me, as time goes on, um, hopefully you get to understand me and understand my character more and more, and we can build a relationship. Hopefully, we can build a relationship. Um, yeah. So that is me. That is day 4 wrapped. That is day 4 wrapped up, and I am out. Good morning, guys, and welcome to day 5 of 9 Days of Discipline. We're on day 5, the last trading day of this week. The time is 8:34. It's a later start to the vlog, but I've been up. Don't worry, everything's done. It's just a later start to the vlog because I was just busy. After my markup this morning, I've got my breakfast on. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm looking for this morning. Just a second, but just a PSA. I'm waiting for some people to come to my house to do some work. So I'm not going to be able to go gym until after that's done. So by about 9:30, I'll just crack on with some uni work until they come and they've gone. Then I'll be able to head out to the gym. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, let me show you guys what I am looking for today. It's a Friday, so yeah, just gonna take what we can get, honestly. Yeah, let me show you. Okay, guys, we have broken above this daily support level, failing to create a new low. We broke this support level, came and created a new lower high, higher low, created a new higher low. Go down. We're also bullish on the 4 hour. Higher, lower low, lower high, lower low, higher high, higher low. And remember, this cycle was completed by this candle over here. So we are kind of continuing to move to the upside. There is some support in here that's holding at the moment. If we are able to, we've got 21 minutes left of this hourly candle. If we are able to close above here, I'll be looking for a retest for a continuation into 4 4 3 3 what 3 to 3 3 4 5. Ideally 3 3 4 5 because we've already breached this 3 3 4 3 level and beyond. We'll see what price gives us. This will be the next level after this, but it's a Friday, so we just got to think conservatively. But similarly, if we break this level, so we don't hold this level and we break below here, I'll be looking for a simple retest to down into this area, probably, yeah. But it looks as though we're about to break, so we just have to wait and see. And I'll get back to you if we get in a trade. So yeah, guys, that is my markup for the morning. I'll get back to you after everything is starting to play out. We just have to wait and see. So yeah. Okay, guys, I'm in a position now. We came back to retest the level. It seems now we've closed below the level. However, I got in before the candle closed, so the reaction right now is a bit slow, so it's a bit worrying. But we came back to the level and we had the engulfing, so I was expecting a follow through because this was a rejection engulfing candle as well. We engulfed and I was expecting a follow through up into our first TP, which is 3345. The position is still on. Also, another thing that kind of bugged me about this is on my trading view, this printed as an engulfing candle for a bullish reversal pattern. But on my MetaTrader, if you see, it didn't. Let me zoom in for you. It didn't quite engulf, so it's a bit of discretionary. It's a bit discretionary in terms of what price actually did. Yeah, I'm in the position nonetheless. If it's a loss, we'll learn from it, and if it's a win, then it's a win. It's either a loss or a win. I'm gonna set my alerts at my SL and my TP, and go on to do some uni work. We got a 28 pip stop. Position is like a 1 to 3.4. Yep. I'm waiting. We're just gonna see how it goes and see how it plays out. Okay, guys. I didn't do anything. I let the trade run, and TP has hit now. I've got one runner left on the position. I'll show you what we're looking like at the moment. This is what we're looking like on trading view. On MetaTrader, I'm gonna move my stops to break even for the runner. Close two positions. My stops are at break even, and I'm just gonna monitor this now. Actively monitor this, see what's going on. I'm gonna show you it on trading view as well, and I'll let you know when I'm fully out of the position. But let me just show you what it looks like. This is us right now. We're moving nicely above this 3 3 4 5 level, so we're still pushing. Remember, our next TP area will be 3355, which is at this area of resistance here, and I guess above that would be 3360. But I don't really know. We just have to see what plays out at this point in time. We're pushing. Oops, sorry, I don't know why I was doing that. We're pushing nicely above the level. I'm just gonna try my stops as per. I'm gonna go with 5-minute structure because we broke above this, retested this. So if we now come back down into this area here, I'll be happy to come out. I'm gonna try mental stops from here. Just watch and see how price plays out. And I'll let you know when I'm fully out of the position. Okay, guys, I closed fully once we had a 5-minute engulfing and some sort of follow through. I held, but then my trailing stop got hit. Price came into this level of resistance and is using it as support. So this is just helpful for runner refinement and how we trial our runners. I'll show you what the day looks like on MT4. That's the day on MT4. MT5 actually. Yeah, that's the day on MT5. Okay. I'll be able to get more context of how if I handled the runner right or I should have handled the runner differently after like the day continues. I'm gonna
leave my markup on there for now. I'm gonna head to the gym and see what I could have done better after the full move evolved. I feel like it's gonna go to 3-3, 5-5. It's pumping past the previous high right now, actually. But okay, it's all a learning experience. So yeah, don't take nothing to heart. And I'm gonna head to the gym now. And that is the end of no your. Okay, guys, if you forgot why I said I was going to gym later, because like almost 1 o'clock now. It's because the people came to do some repairs in my house. Do you guys want to see my fit? Sure. Well, it's basically like the same as every other day, to be honest. But it is a lovely day, so hopefully I can get a good pump in. It's day 5. The training day for day 5 is done. Week 1 training week is done. Gonna get into my review tomorrow, so you guys will really get a feel for week 1. It's been it's been a rough week, but you know it's a starting point. So yeah. Okay, guys, that is day 5 gym session done. I don't really get to record much. Like, I haven't recorded much apart from day 1 in the gym. I feel like as the weeks progress, I can record maybe like 1 day per week of my gym session. I'm gonna go get a caramel frap, because who doesn't like a caramel frap? And it's a hot day. It's Friday. Actually, cheat day moved to tomorrow, so I'm not gonna do it actually. But I just have my protein shake and get some fruit, I think. But yeah, I'm gonna go home, have my protein shake, have a snack, or maybe my dinner slash lunch. And now I'll do my journal review, and I'll let you know the insight that I found from today's session. So yeah, I'll be back some point soon. I'll see you guys when I get in. I'll check in when I get home. Sorry.
This is my quick midday snack. Got the usual Greek yogurt bowl with my protein shake. I'm gonna eat this, watch something, and then get into my journaling.
Hello guys, this is the final trading day and my final review of this week before my weekly review that I'll do tomorrow morning. For me, today was a good day. It was a good day in the sense that I followed all my rules. Waited for my level, waited for absorption, waited for rejection, waited for engulfing, entered without hesitation, and let stop loss or TP get hit. Price continued to go towards my extended TP, even though I closed out my first TP. I closed out at about 1 to 4 on the day, which is actually quite good. So at first I was thinking like, oh, like I could have held it longer, but then I took it as more of a learning experience for me, and it really hit home to me that I need to refine how I actually manage my runners. So I began to make runner management rules. My runner is my trade that I just let keep going with structure after I paid myself with the first take profit. So I let the runner go objectively with structure, if structure allows for it to go so. But I really needed definitive rules as to how to manage that position, because that is a whole new position in itself. It's not necessarily, it doesn't necessarily have a defined take profit or a defined stop loss, apart from the break even stop loss. But ideally, we don't get back to break even. At times, it can happen, especially as I build my rule set around runner management. But ideally, it's a trade that brings either the same amount as the other trades, but also allows for more, allows me to be able to capitalize on longer, on bigger portions of the move. And as capital grows and as
as my capital exposure grows, I'll be able to really pay myself with the first take profit and let the rest of it do the heavy lifting in terms of price action going forward, if that makes sense. So yeah, I've written out some rules that I'll be able to. I wrote them out on TradeZilla, but I'll be able to write them out properly on my. I'll be able to write them out properly on my wall. I'm gonna make a runner management section, and I'll do that all tomorrow in my review for the week and add any rules that have come from losses this week. But all in all, it's been an alright week. Yeah, I feel like I'm really starting to get in a rhythm with discipline, get in a rhythm with patience, get in a rhythm with action when action is needed. So yeah, it's just again choose discipline daily. That is my motto for this whole period. It is choose discipline daily, and me choosing it daily will compound over time by the end of the 90 days. So yeah, that is the end of day 5. I'm gonna eat, maybe do a little bit more uni work, but just chill for the rest of the night. Really, it is 5:30 now, a bit of a later finish for me, but I already explained why to you guys. So yeah, I'm just gonna chill for now, and I'll get back to you guys tomorrow for the last day of week 1. The last day of week 1. Well done, guys. We made it to the end of week 1. Good morning, guys. It is Saturday, the 12th of July. It is 8:52. Um, and it is the final vlogging day of week 1. So well done to us for getting through week 1 without stopping. I'm about to get into my weekly review. Review all my trades through TradeZilla. So it's all typed up now as we did throughout the week, and I'm gonna write out a summary of the week on a day-by-day basis and add to any rules. I'm gonna add any rules that I feel like this week has taught me through losses, mishaps, mistakes, so on and so forth. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. Then I'm gonna head to the gym. It is cheat day today, so I'm very excited. Once I come back from the gym, I'm gonna get some uni work done, and then I might show you guys what I have for my cheat meal today. I've got my breakfast on already. It's a cheat meal, not a cheat day. That's what you also got to remember. So yeah, yeah. If the edit is horror, if you've watched this and you got to this point and the edit is horror, I apologize. I'm gonna get better over time, of course. The more you do something, the better you get it. So yeah, I'm gonna get into my weekly review and share some insights that I found for myself and my trading over the last week. Okay, guys, so I have finished my review for this week. So yeah, my review for this week is finished. I've done my write-up review, my what was my EBIs for each day this week, just a summary, and also my focuses for next week. I'm gonna put in my stats, my overall stats for this week right here, and I'll keep posting them so we can see the development of my stats over time, over the period of, I believe it is 12 weeks, the period of 12 weeks or the 90 days, to see what we can really do. and how much improvement we make, like physically. The mental improvement is the daily, the choosing discipline daily. But let's see physically how much my stats can improve over time. I've also started my runner management playbook. This is going to help me maximize on my wins, while obviously keeping my losses as minimal as possible. For this week, my stats, as you could probably see, were not the greatest stats. But I feel like bar Monday, my discipline really took a step up. I'm detaching from the results of each individual trade. I had three, like bar Monday, that was obviously a red day, three back-to-back losing days in a row with trades I believe all had structure behind them. Um, but I was able to keep my max daily loss. I feel like that is the core and integral part uh, of my trading, and also the integral part of what I've learned this week. I've been able to really refine certain entry criteria, and refine again my management for my runner to maximize on my wins. Overall, I believe it's been a good week for discipline. So it's just to improve on that. Hopefully, we can have 5 out of 5 days next week. Strong discipline, but the aim is each day just to choose discipline and keep adding to the board if and when losses come, based on what we could have done better. Because every loss is a trade that could have been won. That's the realist. So it's about learning from that and learning what I can do better in order to ensure my wins outweigh my losses at all times. So yeah, and over time my win rate will increase as I keep choosing discipline and choosing to just follow the board and follow the plan, don't deviate. But also remaining flexible in my view of the market. So yeah, that is my review for week one done. Let's give ourselves a round of applause for reaching the end of week one. I'm gonna put this runner management on my board, on my wall just up here. So it's also with my board, my main rules, my main entry and exit criteria, with everything in one place, just so I'm able to look at it daily. This is actually my review book. I've actually been having lots of reviews. I've done like so many reviews in here. I need to label this first week of the 90 days, because I really am choosing discipline and I'm choosing nothing less, honestly. So I'm excited to see how the next few weeks play out. And yeah, I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this week. Losing week, as much as it was a losing week. Also, when you see total R, it's the R that I start with at the start of the week, because this week, because we had the spiral on Monday, I had to, the account decreased by 50%, so I had to half my risk, because I had to half my risk and just start to climb back up again slowly, because it was not sustainable. Because I would have, it's not sustainable, especially given the fact that, not knowingly, but I had three losing days back to back after that. So if I had kept the same risk, it's likely the account wouldn't be here. So I'm happy I did decrease, but it's total R is based off how much I made / lost divided by the risk amount I was risking per trade. But yeah, I'm gonna stick this up and then head to the gym for my final gym session. It's a core and conditioning day today. So just gonna get out of the way. It is 10:39 right now. And then I'm gonna come back and chill, see what's going on, and hopefully get in my cheat meal. Oh my gosh, guys, I can't believe how much I've been waiting for this all week. Also, guys, I'm gonna look to get my week one body progress update pictures done for you today. So stay around for those from when I come back from the gym. So yeah, I'm gonna get those done today and every Saturday going forward for the rest of the 90 days. I will be getting the body progress pictures done on Saturday. So remember, this is day 6 today. Yeah. The end of day 6's gym session. Whoosh. I'm gonna try and get my pictures in here. Hopefully I can get them in here. Or I'll take them at home. We'll see what happens. Okay guys, I managed to get a few pictures of week 1's like body progress. Bearing in mind I did start like consistently going gym like 2 months ago now. So it's gonna like, it's not like I was necessarily out of shape, but it's just I want to get more like toned and chiseled, if that makes sense. So I've been going 3 to 5 times a week for I think since May, June, so yeah, about 2 months now. So I'm not necessarily like out of shape, but I just want to get toned and consistently for the 90 days stick to 5 days a week. I've got some pictures. I'm gonna put them in, I don't know where in the video. It'll be some point here or after this. Ooh, maybe I'll put them here. Yeah, right now. These are my week 1 progress pics, and then over as the weeks go on, we'll keep doing it, and I'll use the same outfit and the same kind of poses to kind of get like a realistic comparison of like the progress we're making. I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna make these protein banana pancakes, right? So it's like proper healthy pancakes without any flour or sugar. So yeah, I'll explain the ingredients once I've made them and what they look like when I show you what they look like. But I'm really excited to eat it. That's not my cheat meal though. I've still got to have my cheat meal, and I'm really excited for that as well. But yeah, I'll show you guys what the pancakes look like when I get home. Adios. Okay guys, these are the pancakes that I was talking about. It's 1 banana, some oats, baking powder, vanilla extract, and 2 eggs. So no flour, no sugar. But I topped it with Greek yogurt, a few berries, and some honey. It's like a healthy alternative of a pancake, but it tastes banging. I was gonna put a protein scoop in there, but I just decided to have a protein shake on the side instead. But yeah. Okay, I'm probably gonna end off the vlog here. I'm gonna put screenshots of my workout physique, so then week by week you can compare the stats. I'm gonna show you the finishing balance for the week, what we're going into next week. This is the balance. I don't know if you can see, I'll write it out again on the board for the rest of the week, but you would have just seen the screenshots of everything. This is the end of week 1. I still gotta have my cheat meal, but I'm gonna end the vlog here so it gives me time to start to edit it. And just stay tuned for week 2. So yeah, well done. We're getting to the end of week 1. And that is it from me for the rest of this week.